We're here.
Y'all are playing No Man's Sky. You talk about it.
Okay.
But you love it, so.
Whose sky is it? No Man's.
This is Gur's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Gur's Sky.
Not All Man's Sky.
Maybe mention the website and what we're doing also.
Units received. Oh, yeah.
This is Geek.com stream. Hello, everybody. We're here playing No Man's Sky. That's Jordan, but he's not going to tell you anything about this game. I'm Matthew Buzzy. This is Will Greenwald. This is Alice Newcomb-Beale. And we're here with this game that is all new again. All new, all different.
Yeah, yes, all new, all different, and third person now for some reason.
Because now you can watch your weird spaceman walk, and you can make him a space fish or a space glowing head.
Or a space dog. Or a space dad bod person.
I made mine have a glowing head. So yeah, No Man's Sky Next, as you no doubt have seen on the internet, is now out. If you didn't like this game at first,
you're probably not going to like this either.
You're probably not going to like it now. But I think it's a lot better if you were a little meh on it, or if you liked it enough but wanted some more out of it.
I enjoyed it at launch. This adds way more, and it's a free update.
Yeah, it's a better game, and it's free. It's not like, oh, let me buy this expansion pack.
I wasn't necessarily someone who was going to defend it at launch, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. And yeah, if you are someone that enjoyed it at launch, there's a lot more here, and you've probably been playing it with its incremental updates up until this point, but this is easily the most substantial
sort of
addition
a ground-up rebuild, rather
they have
even
really
it's not just like
outdone
new content
themselves. Yeah. Up until now, it's been kind of new content and quality of life updates. Now they've really kind of outdone themselves, and
I felt the need to start over because of how much stuff they changed.
There are massive benefits to starting over. Especially if you're like me and haven't played the damn game in, months and months. And I step away, I come back, literally everything has changed.
Yeah, I was pretty lost. And also, there's just all the stuff that teaches you how to use the new systems is kind of only happens at the beginning. So if you try to jump back in, it only comes up in bits and pieces.
Yeah, they'll give you some pop-up windows if you just load up a new save or
it's
load
sort
up
of
an old save.
If you happen to do something that would trigger a tutorial while you're playing, it'll give it to you. But you miss the whole guidance on the crafting and stuff.
It's
which is all this stuff that Will's doing now is smelting stuff in this refinery.
Yeah, the refinery is actually a huge deal because it allows you to stockpile more of the base minerals that you need, and it's also very necessary this time around because they've diversified the number of elements that you need in your inventory in order to essentially maintain your suit and your ship. It used to be, oh hey, you needed
chuck some carbon in everything.
Oh hey, get yourself some carbon, get yourself some plutonium, you're good to go.
Yeah, it's a little. I could do it with a little.
You chucked everything into the
less.
Mr. Fusion on the back of your spaceship, and then that's what made it go.
Yeah.
But this time
it's
around,
a little finicky. I could do it with a little less stuff. I feel like I'm half the time managing just crap.
That is something they have yet to really,
especially in the beginning
refine.
when your suit has so many slots. You only have so much room to hold shit.
At the very beginning, it's very, very difficult.
We'll fix this ship.
Huzzah!
Yep.
All right, we're doing the thing.
Now, what if someone had questions about this game?
If someone had questions,
why can't I pull up?
Because it starts as inverted and you're pushing the wrong way.
Oh no! I'm glad they added that, but at the same time,
the default throws nearly everybody off. If you have any questions or comments about this game, ask Social Pete. He'll tell you all about it.
Can you do me a favor and change the temperature to Fahrenheit? I'm just
it's really
picky about that.
Yeah, if you have comments or questions, Pete's manning them, so type them in. He'll read them out to us. We're playing the Xbox version of this game, by the way.
Xbox One X.
Xbox One X version, the souped-up version. How does it run for you guys? What are you guys all playing on? PC?
I'm playing on PC.
PC, the way God intended.
Right.
I also feel it's necessary to just
take
a moment. Just take a moment to say that I'm wearing a Gear Kigurumi because Thinky sent it to me. This isn't just my whatever clothes.
I mean, isn't it?
Yeah, it's out of season. It's a bit too warm, although it is chilly today. And this is just great. So look at how adorable it is. You got this. You can't see because I'm sitting on it, but there's a cute little tiny tail.
Yeah, it says a lot that doesn't even faze me.
You can stand up, can't you?
I don't want to.
But I am.
This isn't flattering enough sitting down.
It says a lot about Will. It didn't faze me that that's what he was just sitting in when I came over here. I was like, yeah, it looks about right. This is far away, huh?
Wow, that's a bit of a hike to the nearest rest stop.
Question. We got a question.
So, can people play with each other across platforms?
No.
No.
That's an easy answer to that.
No.
Maybe someday Xbox and PC, but definitely not Sony because they hate everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, that is. That's a huge problem.
They've still never even like directly addressed the Fortnite BS.
They're
Of,
just
like
like,
the lockout.
They're just like, nah,
Ugh, so dumb.
we don't want your kind here.
But yeah, kind of rolling back into that question, that is another big update. That's a big part of this update is the fact that
Actual
people
multiplayer.
can actually encounter each other, which was like a huge tribulation with the original
Because
one.
it was like vaguely said that you could kind of maybe see
Yeah,
other
in theory,
people.
but it
and
just
then
wasn't
the
there.
community
Wasn't actually
quickly squashed
Yeah,
that. They
that-
were like, no, we were literally on the same planet at
Yeah.
the same time, and we were unable to encounter each
That
other.
more than any of the other dev claims for the launch version of the game.
Pump the brakes, Will. Jesus.
As what caused some ire. There was some other stuff like features and giant sandworms that tick people off, but more than anything, the lack of actual multiplayer got.
But now you can just jump in and just warps you
Yeah,
to
they-
your friend's system.
yeah, they made it
Oh,
pretty. They made
yeah,
it very
yeah.
easy. Have you guys tried it much? I played a little bit.
I have not messed
little
around
bit.
with the multiplayer at all. That was not
Really what you were looking for to begin with?
I found it annoying. I found it annoying that it wasn't a possibility in the base game because I'm sure that was something a lot of people really wanted.
Yeah, and
But-
they definitely did a bit of misleading on that front.
Yes,
so I
they
understand
certainly
that.
did. But at the same time, that's not what I come to the table for.
Right? No, not really. I tried it, and it's kind of like I feel like if you had a specific project
Why am I? Yeah, why
to carry out, like we're gonna build this base together, you're gonna help me like get resources and stuff. Like, it's like and it's like kind of cool to be on the same planet.
Y'all
in
shut
general,
up. We're going to change characters
Hold
now.
on.
But basically,
I'm already shutting up.
Suit up.
you basically just to wrap that up, you basically end up kind of playing in parallel on the same planet. Like I'm off doing this, I'm just shooting rocks.
I
You're just
don't.
shooting
Yeah,
rocks.
yeah.
Like,
Nobody's
yeah.
teaming up to.
You don't
go
have to
and
take down
do
the
this-
raid
do
boss,
this-
like,
yeah, yeah. That's the thing.
So there's Anomaly, which is whatever the hell you are.
I think it. Yeah.
Gek,
Human.
Farting Lizard Man, Vicarian, basically Ukla the Mock, Korvax, you can be a Daft Punk, and Traveler, which is Johnny 5 / Burning Head Dude.
The traveler category is just like all the things.
Oh my gosh.
Which is
yeah,
the main
Traveler
question
is. Yeah.
This is the head eye. That's the head
Oh
eye.
wow.
Because this is the Xbox version, so there should be a thing here that's
So Spawn should be in it.
that'd be great. Go to the Spawn planet.
Giant prawn. I'll settle for giant prawn.
This District 9, 20.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It's weird that the
thank you.
race only. I mean that's just how the aliens work in this game. But when you pick race, it just changes your head options. Like that's basically it.
Well, yeah, the rest of it, I mean, they're in a suit otherwise, right?
Yeah, but they all look.
It is kind of funny. They're all
ostensibly the
bipedal,
same.
five-fingered,
Yeah,
five-toed
what-
like creatures. Yeah.
But like you land on this one planet and they're literally sentient walking ice cream
right.
cakes.
But everyone
Like,
that you play
fucking
as,
ridiculous.
Bananas built for the hands of all creatures by God.
Oh no. I do like the Viking. Oh my gosh.
So which race should I choose?
Go with Korvax. I really like the Korvax actually.
So
A Daft Punk.
yeah, that's basically my head.
Dope.
This one, I think.
Yeah, I can dig that.
I was leaning Korvax, but I got so
Prince
I got
TV
so
dude
enamored
from Saga.
in the orb head man that
Orby?
I had to pick
Orby
orb
head?
Yeah, old Orby.
Sweet Traveler Junior.
Yep.
Oh man.
There are a lot of
I won't lie.
colors.
I spent this was probably one of the biggest things for me for the new.
I'm gonna dress like a
I love
Skyrim.
you change gloves and it takes away numbers of fingers that you have.
Yeah, why
A
not?
little artifice moment. Like, zoom in on the hand there. No one
Zoom in on
that.
Oh, there it is.
Well, like, look, if you switch from glove 2 or 3 or whatever, you change your species' genetic makeup.
No,
Cool.
This one's just like he got the wrong glove, but he's too ashamed to return it, so he
bunch
just
of
put
fingers
his
in
fingers
there.
together.
Excuse me, this has the wrong number, but you know what? Never mind. I didn't keep the receipt.
Sir, excuse me.
It's quite an outfit you're putting together.
Anyway, yeah, like
Yeah, this is fine.
none of them really look like explicitly badass either. They're all just kind of goofy looking.
You're just weird science dorks.
Yeah.
You're not
Oh wait, how many
fighting.
units do you
Yeah.
have? Can you expand
I
your
do
inventory?
not have enough
It's
units.
a spacesuit.
How many?
Really.
How many?
It's 5,000
you sure?
for the first
it's
time, I think.
5,000 first time?
Maybe it's 1,000, but I think it's
I think it's
5,000.
5 also.
Oopsie-daisy. Yeah, that's not enough.
And I can't even do missions, so
great
basically I
moonwalk
just gotta
there.
like...
That was like,
Woo!
sick for a minute.
Oh, man.
It's... And the third
It's very
person,
bad to look
There's
at. Will.
no
Why did you do
reason.
this?
The third
There's
person
no
camera angle is
reason this
weird
guy's
too.
butt should be that low.
How dare we make a bad-looking character for a live stream?
He's
Who would
wearing-
do that.
Monster generator.
It's like he's wearing his jeans under his balls.
No, he's... He's wearing harem pants. It's okay.
Like, no, it's cool. My shirt's long, so like I'll enjoy it.
It's all right. So no, it's fine.
So that planet looks
This is a desolate
Cactus
planet.
flesh.
New Ontum.
That's like Simpsons monorail.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
What is that ring
West
planet you flew by?
Haverford.
Get New Odontum and put them on the map.
Oh my God.
Shelby
Mono
World.
means one, rail means rail.
There's a planet with rings around here somewhere.
There was
It might be hidden by the space station.
woo,
Oh, it's right there.
something really annoying. Why can't I bring up a freaking map?
What do you mean? A map?
Because it's space.
Like
Will.
I can bring like a mini map of like, okay, this is what the system looks like without
That's
going
what
into
that
galaxy
thing is
view.
in the middle, dude.
No, but that's radar. That's like local stuff.
What are you looking for?
I just want to bring up like a map of like this is like as a flattish plane. This is the system,
That's
so you
pretty
can
much-
navigate
that's
it better.
pretty much
Space
the radar.
isn't flat, Will.
I agree. The game should be good.
Thank
Pretty
you.
nice. The game's good.
There it is.
Rotting planet. Let's go there.
Nice.
Go to the
Fungal
rings
mo-
planet,
Love
you
to get some
Diane's.
fungal. Diane's fungal planet.
Sue's salads.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, I better
You gotta
slow down
juice
and
up
go into
that-
some rocks.
Go blow up some rocks, Will.
They could have done without this system being a thing.
Yeah. I find asteroid farming.
It does. It
weirdly
is a little.
satisfying.
It is a little arbitrary.
It's kind of just like it's
Yeah.
like
It's
yeah.
there for the sake of it. Like
Right.
why am I taking
It's not like
time
hard.
to?
You're just like
No,
Yeah.
yeah. There's nothing there.
I wish
You
there was
don't use
unique-
this for anything. You don't use these materials for anything else.
right. You could have just not.
You
could
don't
just not
use
had the fuel
tritium
at
for
all.
anything but your pulse engine. That's it.
Though tritium you can use combined with dihydrogen to make freighter fuel once you get the freighters, and that sells for mad money.
For mad.
So it's
That
extremely.
is. There is something to be said about like the economic systems in this game.
Yep.
Like how a lot of people have just taken a Reddit posting about like the most efficient way to like gather and sell materials and manufacture the highest value
Yep.
items.
like
That's some real MMO shit.
look at
Yeah,
how fast I got
exactly.
tritium, and the dihydrogen I have is already like.
You got a ton.
I have a good amount. Because 200 dihydrogen and 200 tritium you can combine into 200 freighter fuel, and that sells for 200,000 units.
The rate of exchange on that is way too high.
Yeah.
I can
Considering
tell you right
considering how
now.
not hard it is to get these materials.
Question.
I also really don't like the thruster fuel.
Yeah, the thruster fuel system is just annoying. Like it makes me hesitant to like land and take off and explore the planet because you're gonna have to stop. And
No,
fuel up.
yeah,
that's one of the
is,
That's actually probably my number one complaint.
What is it? Yeah, because you can't just like dump raw materials
You need
into that. You
a
need
metal
to
sheet and
manufacture.
you need to make the
Oh my
other
God.
thing, and yeah, and
No.
it's just like
No,
it
no,
requires
no.
several things. And
Yeah,
so
at that point, it's just like
you can
I
stock
think
up
it's
and not
there
have to do it in a while, but like, eventually you're gonna have to mine that shit again.
Like it's there. The system is there to force people to actually get out on foot
I'm
and
coming,
walk
Diane.
around
Yeah.
the damn planet.
I just think it should be less than like a quarter of your tank. Every time
I
you
do
take
like
off.
the I do like the new upgrade system, which I'd like to get into if we have time for it, because like they've actually done something that motivates people to upload more discoveries that they have,
Yep.
because that's how you get nanites. There's another
Yep.
form of currency in addition to the
Use it to get mods and
ubiquitous
blueprints.
into the ubiquitous units. In addition to that, you have the nanites, which you use to buy blueprints and upgrades and stuff like that, which is like basically like loot in this game, because a
Yeah.
lot of it is procedurally generated and offers like random bonuses to various parts of your ship or your exosuit or whatever.
Question.
Is this game worth $50 right now or whatever it's priced at?
It was actually
I-
it was $30 last week on Steam.
I picked it up on Green Man Gaming for 25.
There you go. Yeah, you can get the game's been out for a while. There's been a lot of ongoing support for it, which I think is the most important thing.
Yep.
And all of these content drops so far have been free.
Yep.
Pretty bold.
Like Yeah, it
I
depends.
still do because I like the game a lot. So it's interesting that I find myself hesitating to say.
Is it
Yeah,
worth
definitely worth $50. Go out and buy it.
Yeah.
Depends what you want out of it.
Yeah, I don't know if
there's
this
a
is a
good chance
game
a
for
lot
everybody.
of people will
Yeah.
get turned off or bored.
Your original review of it was really good.
Thank you.
PC.
I like
yeah.
that review.
Look at this dumb little dragon.
There
hippo.
are some things
Nice,
maybe
nice.
Could have been a little harsher on in retrospect, but yeah, I mean it's
Even
a large
at
part of
launch,
it has
it
to do
was
with your
not.
expectations.
Even at launch, it was not a terrible game.
It wasn't. It was
no.
all about what people wanted or thought.
There is a small part of me that actually kind of preferred the original art style.
Yeah.
That's a take.
That's a typical.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if like. I guess this is what the majority of people wanted out of it, or what they thought people wanted out of it. I
Yeah.
don't know if the survival crafting thing was like the thing, the lane I would have gone.
But there is
down. I
creative
don't know
mode
if
too,
that
so you can
was-
just say screw it. I'll.
Yeah, that's
you know.
the thing is they added all of that additional stuff because there were people that said, no, I don't want that, and then they added creation mode where they disable all of those systems, and then there were people that were like, no, fuck that, I
Yeah.
want it to be way harder and more of a video game with like actual consequences.
I think the freighter stuff is a lot cooler and more of the direction they should have gone than like base building stuff. I think
love
that was
to build
very
my own space
influenced.
station.
That was very influenced by like the genre of the time with like Rust and Ark Survival Evolved and all those games that are kind
yeah.
of like stay here, build a base, but this game inherently has you like flying around to planets and stuff that like
But
why would I build a
haven't
base
they added
on one
systems that
planet?
make that actually a viable thing?
What do you mean? Well, like the farming and stuff.
Yeah, like if you want to, no, like they have like warp gates at
Yeah, you
the
can get
space
back- you can get
stations
back
that
to
allow
it.
you to go back if you've planted stakes
Yeah,
in a
yeah, yeah.
planet. You can actually go back to them at any point.
You can make your bases.
I'm
Yeah,
saying they
it's
made it
great.
work and they made it make sense. I'm just not sure that was like the avenue that I would have like wanted the game to. Like I don't know if that is the best like use of this game's platform.
Hear me out. 100 space people drop into a planet.
Yeah.
A rock-gen planet.
100 planets drop into a galaxy.
Okay.
There we go.
War Planets Battle Royale.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Famous war planet. Death Star, Unicron.
Diane's.
Diane.
The war sun.
How do you rename
The
a
Twilight
planet?
Imperium's war sun.
Diane's is already perfectly.
Diane's is
good.
excellent.
Why would you rename it?
You can
You'd,
go.
like, conquer it?
No, you go to your other. If you're the first one to
You
discover
start,
it, you get
go
to name it.
to Discoveries.
Yeah.
Can we just put an apostrophe?
And just,
Sure, why not, man?
Please.
All of the. Hold on, can
on
we
the right.
can we do a procedurally
just
generate? Can we do like a deep mind freaking name generation here?
there we go.
Famous Star Wars character
I made this.
Diane. Oh man.
I'm an explorer.
You do get stuff for uploading your discoveries.
I
and
got
your-
minutes.
Yes,
so-
and that bit.
You did. That was very good.
There's actually a lot of motivation to do that, like to go.
Popular Dune planet, Diane's.
Nice. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Hey, you can make anything sound alien if you just put an apostrophe there.
Oh, there's a
so
sweet,
true.
sweet carbon crystals. Oh man.
See, I was just thinking like it's like a family restaurant.
Right, no, I got you, but that was very good. That was also very good. Come on down to Diane's.
Diane's drug and sundry.
Diane's Apothecary.
The bar that like Sheila.
Oh man, you pissed him off now.
Oh wow, I can't even hurt him with like crappy mining
Good
laser.
family establishment.
No,
Come on down to
the
Diane's.
mining laser is garbage.
Yeah.
The ring planets look so good in the distance, though.
Oh, even when you're on
when you're
Space
on
looks
them,
great.
on them, they look really good. Yeah, when you're just looking at the stuff like the vastness of this game, it does look very, very good.
still wish it was a little more on
It
planets.
looked good at launch, but now it looks much, much better, I think.
Yep.
Just from like adding the level of fidelity that it did. Yeah, while you could say that maybe like redoing like the entire, it isn't the aesthetic, but like just redoing the graphics from the ground up, like may not give the game its like original feel. It does get people excited to jump back into it if
Yeah.
you just have this massive graphics overhaul.
Big part of that, yeah, and
Yep.
having third person. Go to the ring planet.
Oh
Tower.
yeah, and go to the ring planet, dude.
Kuckelpuska Obio?
Cucked by Obio.
God damn. I want to know what the algorithm is for the naming of these planets. Just
Shamari smashed his keyboard.
Look at this and think about it.
Smash the like on that subscribe button.
Ring that bell. Ring that bell, baby.
Question.
How often have you found other planets discovered by other people? Because I don't think it's ever happened to me.
I don't think I ever.
It happened
seen
once
one
for me.
either.
I found like Lonely System, and it's like, okay, this is done, whatever.
Which really is kind of crazy. Like, there's a lot of people playing this game, and they've been playing it for a while, and there really are quite as many planets as they said
They
there are.
weren't kidding with that one, huh?
Statistically, this stuff is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But space is still wicked huge.
Damn, that looks really good. There's
Neil
just
Armstrong.
like that, there's just that cloud layer there.
First Man in theaters this fall. Okay.
Oh man,
The Neil
a real
Armstrong
human
film.
being, and a real hero.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling is Moon Man.
I claim this planet, I think.
Is
yes,
there,
I do.
Is there actually a hazard on it? Is this planet hazardous, or is it just
it's
fucking
just
empty?
desolate.
It's
It's
called
just got
barren.
nothing on it. There we go.
Cookie Puss Oreo.
Whoa, got some weird lag happening.
Oh wow.
There.
And
Will
we're
needs
done.
to name all my planets. Cookie Puss got Obama.
Yeah, can I just upload my discoveries to Will so he can name all of them,
You'll
please?
cottage industry. You'll be instead of
Cottage
coaches, right.
No Man's Sky planet namers.
You don't do it for the money. You
Does it
don't
for
get into it for the money.
for the craft.
It's a labor of love, really.
Well, you're not going to Signal Source off planet.
You told me to go to the ring planet. So I'm
Yeah.
at the ring planet.
You are, but
we are there.
You whiny dick.
No.
You
No,
went to
make
like
some more
three other-
launch fuel, Will.
You went to like 3 other lane planets, stayed there for a second, and then now you're finally
Oh,
on
it's
the ring
like Kano's
planet.
planet, Mortal Kombat.
Or
wow.
Yeah, that's where they're going to announce Mortal Kombat 11.
Okay.
Kano 7.5.
I found an irregular, plant.
Weed.
You're gonna get errors that there's already been 2 million plants named that.
Oh my god.
It's its limit for
And
things
now,
named weed.
Oh no, I didn't scan that. Maybe it's a tiny one.
That cactus. Oh, that I do like how they've made scanning like beneficial beyond just like uploading your discoveries too, because you can actually, if you scan plants or minerals, they actually have like hidden properties.
Secondary elements.
Yeah,
and
they
things
have
like that.
secondary elements that you can glean from them if you actually scan them prior to mining them.
Question.
Are there any limits you've noticed to naming things? Like in terms of like, have you ever gotten like, I don't know, censored?
Honestly, I haven't tried the full naming shitpost thing just yet. Like
Yeah.
this much, so
Oh wow, there are actually animals on this planet?
yeah.
There's probably some filters on there.
This is actually one of the friendlier planets I've ever been
Yeah, it's
on.
not killing you really at all. It's kinda
Yeah,
nice
no
for a
one.
barren
Yeah,
planet.
nothing, and the planet
Just some cool
included.
cacti.
They aren't. Yeah, they aren't. Trying
Man,
to
there
kill
was this
you.
creature on this planet that made me so uncomfortable to watch walk.
Which
it was so bad.
Which
it was
one?
like it was like a bipedal lizard, but it was like hunched over, and then when it was walking, it was like kind
This
of.
thing?
It was kind of no on the planet I was playing, and it was very bad to look at.
Oh my god.
And when it would go fast and like really run.
Yeah, the procedural generate. Like you want to talk about monster generators?
not
The
want.
game is the real monster here.
I'm playing this game for like 20 hours. I keep forgetting whether to press view
Me
or
too.
menu. I almost said
Every
select or dart, but
every time.
What is it? The on a similar note, I landed on one planet where the dominant life forms were literally like. They didn't have any means of locomotion other than just bouncing around. Like they were just giant blobs that were
I love
I
that.
saw like
jumping
I've seen those.
around.
I've straight up seen triffids.
Yeah, that. Oh god, making me so
That's a
fucking
Dankosaurus.
uncomfortable. Dankosaurus.
We have a question.
I'm like,
Can you
Eve.
claim the animals as pets?
No.
Oh, if only. You should be able to get one to
Can
follow
you? Okay, so I have been out of this game for a while. Can you hire like NPCs to like work
At
on
your base, yeah.
bases or
Yep.
some shit? That's pretty wild.
Yep.
That's a pretty intense system.
Like it's how you
that
get
they
advanced
injected in
recipes
here.
and like unlock the large refiner to make like the really cool stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
They should like the Sims. Just have Sims kind of expansions. With pets, holidays,
Yeah.
going to college.
That'd be oh.
Welcome to my space university.
Oh, nice. Are we gonna learn
No
our
Man's
first-
School.
Are we gonna learn our No Man's School?
I'm going to learn a word.
Generated degrees.
Like journalism.
Terpank. Terpank.
Yig yig yig. Oh man. Is this the? Oh gosh.
I see two aliens fucking. Eventually one triumphs.
Oh no.
Accept knowledge.
Accept the knowledge, Will. Oh, okay. Cool.
Thanks, I learned the name I already knew.
For interloper.
Has anyone else encountered this where it unlocks the language in essentially the same order? Because I believe interloper is the first word you learn from the Viking.
I think it might
regardless.
just be.
It might be like semi-randomized.
I think, yeah, or interloper is kind
And
of
also,
intentionally
how
the first
many
one.
fucking words am I gonna have to learn?
The first Geck word I learned was give.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
yeah?
Same.
Well, we know. Hey, there's stuff here.
Open it up.
First, I gotta kill this
There's
plant.
There's that plant. I do like how whenever you're mining giant plants, they just quiver ferociously under
fear
your
me.
mining laser.
Well, he's got a real green thumb.
What'd you
Wow.
pick up?
Condensed
Nothing.
carbon.
Nice. Love
Big
condensed
move.
carbon.
Great animation for
Condensed
the
carbon actually is like great.
That
'cause
is
it's
that.
so much
I
more
do
efficient.
actually like that. I like the like clambering down the hill or whatever.
Like, let's see how much stuff do I have right now. I got a bunch of carbon, got a bunch of condensed carbon.
Yeah.
And you
Bunch
use
of
that to
altered
charge your
carbon.
mining beam.
Yeah. It's okay. So
20, like you need a third as much carbon, and you take...
that's what I was saying earlier. Is like that's why the refinery is super useful because not only can you just pack it up and put it in your back pocket, like and just unpack it wherever it's convenient for you, but it allows you to condense these like vital minerals and other elements into their more potent forms. Like carbon will become condensed carbon and take up
pure ferrite.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Geck dad bods?
Nice.
Good. That's a good thought.
I mean,
Summer
it's
Trend
peak
2018,
performance
like,
whether we
yeah,
like it or not.
I don't know what
Buzzy.
to say. Like, it's obviously in right now. We're all gonna have to deal with
We're
that.
all just gonna have to deal with it. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that's just the way the trends are
Say,
going.
yeah.
Fashion, you know.
Ooh, marrow bulbs.
My
Whoa, that lens flare, dude.
Well, this is, this is the new Star Trek universe.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Yeah, I forget if it was that intense. Yes, get those vortex cubes,
Gotta
son.
get those cubes.
Yo, those
Gotta have my pops.
Gotta have my cubes. No, those have been a very solid source of income for me lately.
Because each cube, like you can sell on its own, and it comes with
And you can put it in your chest
something.
now.
What's up?
Question.
So with the cubes and I
Oh,
think
they
it was
come
like,
with tetracobalt. That's right.
do they actually do anything? Like I know you can sell them for a lot of money.
Yeah, there's a couple items where I'm like, should I hold on to this or
It
like,
is always
do
very
and it
ambiguous.
requires some googling or just hoping and that you got like you're not selling something that you will need later.
That's kind of part of the game is like the learning experience of it. I mean, yes, if you want, you can just jump onto the internet and find out, hey, what is this shit good for? But
Absolutely.
yeah, there have been a lot of things that I've picked up so far that their only viable use seems to be selling them for more units, which is fine because
Yeah.
you do need something to be able to fund your expeditions.
But then
here.
they'll just become kind of interchangeable like relics of some
Yeah,
kind.
sure. Oh, are we entering camera mode now?
Yep.
You know what's really funny?
Nice.
So you can't pause multiplayer because obviously.
You can pause the camera mode. Like, that's what it does. It's weird.
Can you still? Can you pause it? Because
Nothing's moving.
No, not in this. In multiplayer.
Oh.
If you're playing with somebody.
I don't
So
know.
I switched to photo mode while I was flying through space to get a picture, and I was in multiplayer. And as I went to this photo mode, usually it pauses it like that, but my ship just kept zooming further away from me while it was a stationary camera, and it just like flew off, and my picture was gone because my ship
that
was
is
like
actually
miles off into the distance. I
that,
was like,
that
well,
it's really
actually
great.
was really cool. Oh wow! Can you just
yeah, you can
summon
it
at any point?
It just
Yeah.
uses fuel to land.
And
Oh,
check it
that's
out because it's
amazing.
kind of hilarious. Thunk.
A nicely disguised landing sequence. I like it.
Well, if you're looking up, it does actually like appear. and
Oh,
then
okay,
It does
okay,
do
okay.
okay. Yeah.
But then it just goes like thunk.
Yeah.
I do
Unceremoniously.
appreciate that because that was kind of a pain.
See you later, best planet.
And that's why you come down to Diane's.
Good Lord.
So have you rethought of this game maybe not being worth $50? Because I would
'Cause
submit
now-
it is.
Yeah. No, I think it definitely is.
I
think,
actually want to go back to what Buzzy was saying.
Ooh,
It's like
that's cool.
you don't know what what would the ideal No Man's Sky be for you. It's like
Yeah.
because you were like, oh, I don't know if this is what the game should
Yeah, I
have
just feel like
been.
leaning into the base building stuff so much was like, was that what I wanted out of this? I don't know.
Yeah,
like
what do
it.
you want? Because the original game was literally get to the
Just
galactic
explore
core.
it, yeah. Yeah.
Like keep traveling
Yep.
until you can't travel anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the alternatives are. I like the freighters, the freighter and frigate stuff and the fleet stuff. I like the
Yeah, I
missions
do
are
like
kinda
that
cool.
they've expanded upon the different ways that
There's
you
more to
can,
do.
different ways that you can approach this game and interact with it.
like I bet
are-
like if this game came out as it was now then, it was probably a lot less hostility because.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
it's funny because what if they had just slapped early access on it that whole time and it was the same?
Oh,
would probably be a lot.
God.
People would be a lot
Oh,
less mad just
God.
because it said early access.
Yeah, why don't they just slap early access on Destiny 2?
Or Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
Everything is early access if you keep updating
The
it.
fact that it had to be out just changed the perception so much.
Woo! Now we're booking.
Yeah, Street Fighter 5 making its Evo debut this year.
Finally.
Yeah, now that it's finally done.
This is taking a bit of time. This is just like long.
Yeah.
This is a really spread out system.
Space, Will. Space is big.
Didn't you just quote Neil Armstrong say space is really freaking big?
Well, here's a
Space
galaxy
is
map.
really freaking big.
You are here. And you can, actually I can't.
I still need to get that tattooed on my arm. You are here.
Naruto Yetzil.
Naruto?
Naruto.
There sure are a lot
God,
of systems out there.
Yeah.
Nine-tailed Foxboy himself.
Look at all these places
Like,
you can go.
yeah.
It's
Like,
big.
but I don't know if they actually had those different statistics attached to the systems in the launch
Yep.
game. Did they?
No, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But yeah, in the original game, it was just kind of like pick a direction and go and find and see what you find. But now there's actually like motivation to potentially visit one system over the next based on like how hostile they are
Yeah.
or how much
Yeah, it's really just like
what
follow
their
the-
economy is
Follow the Atlas
like.
Pass or follow the path to the center,
Yeah.
where you can find Peter Molyneux in a cube. Hey, this looks green.
All right.
That's a boy I can get into.
You literally get out and it's nothing but like sulfuric
It
rainstorm.
That's
looks
what
like
it
might
is,
be,
yeah.
actually, yeah.
Oh God.
It's toxic. Like so many things.
Oh my gosh. Corrosive damp.
Me.
Corrosive and damp.
This one needs a beautiful name.
Oxanon Susan.
Twitter.
It's got what's more toxic than sulfuric rain? Reddit.
Man. It turns out it's man.
It turns out it was man all along. Stupid.
Hey, Sheila.
Sexy,
I claim this planet for you.
Stupid
sexy Bunky. I claim this land of Sebastistan.
Everyone would be something like that.
Yo. Try and stop me. Woo. Oh, this giant.
Gotta get that advanced mining laser.
Oh yeah.
Yo, right
You
away.
need that. You need the terrain manipulator. Like there are tools that are eked out to you over the first like 4 hours, and then you can.
God
go
damn it!
nuts.
Just give it all to me at the beginning.
Let me shoot holes in the terrain.
Yes, please.
It's pretty strong.
Pretty fun.
Well, that's how you're able to get like bulk minerals is by finding the deposits that are inside the planet.
Yep.
Like not getting them, 2, 3, a dozen at a time, but like getting, being
You're not doing
able to
enough
mine hundreds.
punch jumps for me, Will.
Yeah, why aren't you punch jumping?
The only way to get around.
Or there is a good sprint, but besides inventory space, like the first thing you need to upgrade is like jetpack fuel.
Yep.
Thank
And
God,
you
thank
can
God there's
actually
fungal
change
mold.
individual like
Areas
places.
There's the planet's split into like regions.
Oh, there's regions. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess
This is
the erogenous
zone.
God damn it.
On Planet Stupid Sexy Bucky. no less.
Is it metal?
Is it made
A
of
lot of metal
metal?
deposits here.
Actually, wait a minute. What's this huge deposit of adamantium doing
weird.
here?
You need to hold the left trigger to make sure you have enough protection.
Oh no.
This is a very fun game to just like play when you are not entirely sober or have anything specific to do or
Or you're like watching or listening to something else.
Yeah.
This is a podcast game.
It's great. Yeah, like I don't know if I've ever played No Man's Sky whilst also not doing something else simultaneously.
Yeah.
Like I'm always either, like YouTubing
Yeah.
or like, watching some dumb series or whatever.
YouTubing, podcasting, go-gurting.
Go-gurting.
All those things
all
you can
the
only do
time.
sort of while you're doing something else.
I mean, often I'm doing all of the above at once.
Right, that's why I put in that nice tune.
I too
You don't
publish my
need no
content
hands
in
for
the tube.
Gogurt.
question.
Sheila's emoting of me playing games. It's very funny.
Can you speed run this? Like, can I like wall jump the galaxy?
There is
Oh, hold on.
Clip through space.
We're gonna-
there is
frame-
some
we're
dumb
gonna
glitching
frame-
I've seen.
Well,
Yeah, there's a lot of falling
one
through
might
space.
one
Oh, yeah.
might say that
Bugs.
like what is it? The punch jumping is kind of a way. To,
Definitely a quicker
glitch
way to
the
move.
Game. Like that was something that people discovered.
How do
in
you
the
punch?
first-
Do you not know about this one?
You melee and then you melee and then you there you go. It essentially propels you
Hold on, that was a
forward
good
as
one. It was hard to
opposed
tell because
straight
we're on
up.
the mountain. What's sprint? Oh, it's on the wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You just
Get out of here. The game have these
You're
straps.
Supermaning.
yeah, I know, right?
It's the meta.
It's the meta, Jordan.
Wow.
Playing No Man's Sky with the fight sticks. and really get my
Yeah, I
combos
know.
out.
I've been playing
Hold
with
on,
the-
I gotta.
I've been playing with a
unlock
rock
my
band,
character.
guitar. Yeah, you go like way more horizontal, faster.
Yeah, there was like
You punch and then hit jetpack. and then
sweet combo.
down,
dude.
down, and then you Hadoken.
Okay, happy birthday.
Someone's gotta leave. Bye.
I feel like I'm about to punch Superman every time.
I mean, what was it in the launch? In the launch game, they definitely had way more fuel for your
It's very
jetpack.
ridiculous. You can also hurt yourself pretty badly by doing it off.
Oh yeah, you could
I don't
fuck
care,
off.
it's
You
fun.
got to
Yeah.
leave yourself some jetting. It's pretty great.
Yeah, they've definitely stifled how much you can use your jetpack when you first start the game.
Yep.
Because as I recall, you could just like through judicious what is it, like pulsing of the jetpack, you could
Kind of flow
you
pretty
could just
far.
keep doing.
It's a
you
good
could
thing
just
to,
keep going.
It's a good
and
thing to be able to
going.
upgrade though, because it's like a small but like feels like meaningful difference.
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
And
Yeah,
I found like
yeah.
2 upgrades that aren't even high ranked, but have given me like plus 150% jetpack. So it's like I can just keep
Oh
going.
yeah, no, there's.
And now that I can do this, I can basically just like fly
No.
across the
Yeah.
planet without my ship.
Yeah, and something important to
Look
note.
at this Dr. Sue ass area.
I mean, that's
Seuss.
Dr. Sue.
Dr. Sue.
Dr. Sue, sister to Diane's.
Nice. Oh man.
Yes. Is there an easy explanation to the ending of Lost?
Wow.
The last season they were all dead, and also after the first season they had no plan.
Okay.
That's the real answer. Is that they had one season's worth of writing.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Which is why they had to go back to the island.
Right.
I mean, it might just be me, but I feel like the Sentinels are way more prevalent and
Oh, yeah.
way more nosy than they
They're
used
annoying.
to be.
They're I wish
and
they
they
were
are
less
annoying as piss.
They keep just like going like,
like I'm just
are
trying
you
to like
harvesting
plant,
stuff?
and they're like,
Hey, you touching stuff?
touching some things.
Don't touch that.
And I feel
Don't
like
touch that.
on all planets, I don't know if they changed it. They didn't used to always bug you. There were some planets where they wouldn't care, but now they always. Get in
No,
your
they are
face.
so like irritable now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
look at this.
I hate that. Absolute unit. Look at this.
I don't like it.
Oh man, big if true.
Oh, it's on
Look
the.
at that.
Oh, it can move. It's a mover.
Oh wow, look at that.
Look at that
Oh,
thing
we've
go.
clocked the T-Rex at 30 miles an hour.
That thing looks
Look
ready
at
for the
that.
runway. That's some real Kirby with Bayonetta legs looking stuff.
Oh no, cursed image, Kirby with Bayonetta legs.
Oh yeah, there's a whole.
There's some cursed
Why
stuff with
did
Kirby.
you tell me?
There's some whole threaded images of every Smash character
Stop.
with
I
Bayonetta's
call this
legs.
the Great Dong Walker.
That's why you get paid the big bucks, Will.
No, it's ultrasonic
No,
war.
no.
I don't.
Behavior inattentive.
I honestly don't.
Gender non-uniform.
I honestly don't hate this. I don't hate this animal. There are way weirder animals.
They've added way more variety.
Stop.
That's a big boy.
Oh, look at that big boy.
That's
He's
a boy I
a
can
big
get
one.
into.
That is trundling. Like so many of these aliens just look like Spore threw up.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I don't know if it's that. Well, no, I haven't.
Or you could really mess them up yourself.
I have encountered some pretty terrible like body horror crap in my travels thus far.
Don't run from me, whatever the hell you are.
I am your friend.
Definitely some interesting.
Xeno
Forage nuts.
Huh. Oh, it's got compound eyes.
That's good to know.
It's friendly, Will. Don't worry.
Oh, I need oxygen.
Yourself.
Question.
Could you create a pen for animals with your base?
A pen? Ooh, that's a very you know
there is
undoubtedly
by happenstance.
You can build walls and fences, but the question is, when you return to the planet, like, do the animals stay there or do they just despawn?
I'm sure they'll be despawned in randomly placed.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because I doubt they're even placed on the regions you're not like in currently.
We can end things by looking at some fun with the deuterium-rich plants. And it says jetpack surge activated. Whee!
Yeah, get him!
Wow. Holy shit.
Whoa! Oh, it just gives you. Oh, it just gives you like unlimited jetpack fuel, huh?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But it doesn't last.
I didn't know if it was that. It was that powerful. Jesus Christ.
I've lost track of what I should go, where I should go, or what.
Who cares? That's what the game is about.
Yeah, you could be.
And also, this is Jordan's copy, so whatever.
Yeah, he's not playing it. You could be as strict about following the path and actually making progress as you want.
Now you're getting it, kid.
And you can not if you want.
Yeah,
that's good.
We're just exploring.
Like, let's look at this dank little diglet of a plant.
It is a dig. It's like
Crimson seeds. Nice. Sentinels, they're relaxed.
They're mellow.
They're pretty chill. It's okay. They only get really pissed off when you take those like high value items, though.
Yeah.
Like you find the albumin pearls and shit.
Yeah, they get.
They get very angry when
very
you do
upset.
That. Just a Doug trio. Literally. Literally.
That's a good call.
5 nanite clusters, man.
Yeah, there's the blueprint system's a little intimidating. It's like there's so much stuff, and you're just
and
like...
a lot of it is randomly generated. There's a lot of stuff too that's randomly generated, so it's just like you're never gonna encounter absolutely everything.
Yeah.
And rusted metal, which is virtually useless.
Delved in. I haven't played as much as I thought I would have by now, just because I've been busy. But
yeah,
I haven't really delved into base building and seeing what else I can unlock.
It is also like there is something to be said. Like it's a time-consuming game.
It is.
It doesn't require a lot of mental investment, but you will just end up kind of spinning your tires.
Yeah, even just
doing
to keep
stuff
because keeping your stuff all fueled and
you're constantly
your life support
maintaining
up
these meters and stuff
while trying to collect other resources to build bases. And that stuff takes a lot of resources, like to build walls and stuff.
Yeah, almost too much.
Almost too much.
Because I was like, I had like 4 inventory slots empty, and I thought, oh yeah, surely this will be enough to gather enough minerals to build a base.
4 walls.
And then it's like, no, I've literally maxed everything out. I can't build 4 walls and a roof with like half the stuff I've got in my inventory.
And I shall name this
Under the Bleachers.
Very good.
The Where the Cool Kids Smoke system.
Nice. Under the Bleachers.
This is a fun game.
It
just isn't clear to anyone who might be watching it.
I mean, this is how you specifically decide to interact with it. But in my specific game of No Man's Sky, I've never named a single thing.
Yeah, I rarely name anything.
I keep forgetting to because there's so much.
I will scan absolutely everything just to get more nanites, to get more currency, to get more upgrades.
I have 17,000 units. I haven't sold anything. That's just from scanning.
Sweet, a Gek Relic. When did you pick that up?
I don't remember.
Nice.
Also, cactus
there's some
flesh.
stuff in my inventory, but I was just like, I don't even remember.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Will was explaining this prior. It's like, so you'll see he has the vortex cubes and tetracobalt in there. Apparently, every time you pick one up, every time you pick up one of those cubes, you also get tetracobalt.
Yep.
So that tells me that you sell the cubes, but you can probably use the tetracobalt for something else.
Right.
Or you can sell the tetracobalt.
Or sell all of it. It's the first rule of acquisition.
The broken containers thing is annoying because all you need to do is click the right stick and it just throws those bits away. There's nothing in it.
I don't really get that system at all.
Wait,
the rusted over containers.
Yeah, you don't need to take it into your inventory. You just discard by
get
holding
rid of the rust.
R3.
Oh, okay. What?
So I forgot I was supposed
Your
to
objective
head
was
down
off.
there.
Oh no! Hold on, put
It's
on the
fine.
brake. Pump the brakes, Will. Pump the brakes.
I'm coming, Bucky.
Planet stupid sexy Bucky.
Entering his atmosphere. What is that mean?
What's happening?
I'm gonna hit it hard. Boof!
Pull out.
no.
Oh god.
Pull out.
Warning, terrain. Warning, terrain. Watch out. Oh my god.
It's about how
we
you
go.
play.
Oh, this is like the this is part of the base building tutorial.
Yeah, it's still pretty early.
It is
Obviously.
still here.
We started a new file. It's yeah.
I mean, you're still in the first system. Like that's barely scratching the surface.
Yep. Make base computer and terrain manipulator.
Mm-hmm.
New technology.
New technology.
And I can install it?
Okay, so this is only like one of a pantheon now of like the survival crafting games that are on the market nowadays. It's like, is this everyone's like favorite, or does anyone have one that they prefer? Is anyone
I really like it.
particularly annoyed or
check this
turned
out.
off by the genre?
What's
Mine
not to
into
like?
the earth.
Minecraft.
I'm just gonna go
That
in
is
as deep as I can.
Journey
The
to the center
terrain,
of
the
the
terrain manipulator is actually super helpful on these
Oh, no,
planets
it's
because
just bedrock. Okay.
yeah,
Never tried that.
Yeah, it eventually will just you'll just hit bedrock.
It'll just say stop.
Yeah, stop, please, please stop. Too much terrain.
Question.
So when you kill a bunch of Sentinels, I mean, how much does their response ramp up? Is it like
It's
ramps up
it's
heavy,
pretty.
yeah.
It's pretty GTA-esque, yes.
In the
They eventually
Yeah, if
send
it's
in
early in the
mechs.
game, you get
you will
pretty
get mobbed.
All you have is the
will
little
get-
dumb mining laser.
And if you make the dumb choice to try to escape them by flying out of the atmosphere, the space sentinels
Those are
come after
worse.
you.
Yeah, you're better off on the ground.
And you kill one, two more
I
come.
didn't know there were even space sentinels in this one. Oh my god.
Actually, the easiest thing to do, which is once you have the terrain manipulator, just
bury yourself into the earth
Yes.
and cover yourself
Yeah,
up.
because
because eventually they just give up.
they also they made it more GTA in that they actually need to see you, and there's a
Yep.
cooldown
They
for
search
them.
for
That's
you.
how you
losing.
evade them.
So is it
contact.
just that you see more of them, or are there different?
They-
unit types?
They
They
send
are
the first
way
they
more
send a couple
prevalent.
more at you,
They're
and then
way
they
more
send
prevalent.
mechs.
They're way more suspicious of your activity, and and the punitive actions that are taken against you when you decide to be malicious towards them definitely ramp up much higher.
Suppressing measures.
Yes, basically. If you kill one of the little drones that will come by and monitor
You
your
get, a
activities,
few of those,
you get those,
and then you get the mech walker.
you'll get the armored ones, and then you get the dog ones
Yeah, those are
that
annoying.
come after you, and then you eventually get the fucking walkers,
Yeah.
which will
They're cool.
which will really fuck you up.
But they're so cool.
They are. That's something to be said. Within my first few hours of playing, I
Silver.
actually ran across that. But in my initial playthrough of No Man's Sky, I didn't encounter a single.
I just saw them once. Yeah.
I didn't encounter. I was like, wait, aren't Sentinel Walkers a thing? I haven't encountered them once.
Yeah, there's a much more clear feedback system of which GTA star you're up to when you're pissing them off, basically.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like a 1 through 5 sort of system, and then you have to evade them by staying out of their line of sight for a minute or something. It's okay. It's just it can be a little annoying. If this was their solution to making combat quote unquote more interesting, I don't know if this is the right way to go about it, because shooting these dudes with stuff that isn't mining lasers is still very uninteresting.
Yeah.
It's like as good as Fallout.
The weapons are
Yeah,
not
but
interesting.
it's just you point it in a general direction and shoot at them.
Yeah. This is the mining laser in case you're unfamiliar with the game, but there
You
are
can kill them.
there are actual projectile weapons you can get.
Yeah, those don't come really into play until later here-ish.
Oh, hey,
You can get
drop
stuff.
Oh yeah, they do drop
Pugnium.
stuff.
You see above the Pugnium there's a timer, and there's 2 dots because he's,
He's
he's
alert
wanted.
level 2.
You can physically hide from them.
Pretty soon they'll send the FBI.
Hold on. Well, you gotta wait until they come by with the tank, and then you just gotta hijack the tank, man. Oh man, those those plants.
What a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah, totally fool them.
So, Buzzy, have you played any other crafting games, crafting survival games?
A couple, not most of the bigger ones.
They won't find me in my Bucky hole.
There you go.
Played like The Forest a decent amount. I haven't played Rust or Ark though.
Okay. Did you ever play Don't Starve?
Yes, I played a ton of Don't Starve.
Don't Starve is hella
Don't
fun.
Starve is very good.
I mean,
I feel like the genre just peaked with Don't Starve and the others are bad, but
that's fair. I was really into Subnautica, actually.
that's a good
because
one.
that
I
feels
only played for a little bit.
I've invested a considerable number of hours into Subnautica.
It's just a different setting than the others have, so
It
that alone
is.
is cool.
It is. A lot of people have jokingly referred to it as No Man's Sea,
that
which
sounds right.
isn't totally wrong, but I feel like there's.
It seems a lot more
it's
directed.
a lot more. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot more purpose built
Yeah.
than all of this procedural stuff. Because the game world is still pretty huge in Subnautica.
Big
like
huge.
I have not. I have not explored the entirety of it.
Yeah, there's a lot to appreciate about this game's technical, like even if you're not enjoying.
Yeah,
it
it's still
necessarily
a
on the
massive technical
level,
achievement.
But then it's sort of like I wonder what their vision was as far as filling that all out with content, or if they always wanted to go
Right.
the survival route and didn't have
Yeah.
time, or very curious what they really thought and wanted the game to be. But
Oh, we've been going for about an
We'll
hour,
never
and
know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have anything left right now, and it takes way longer to actually get anywhere with
yeah,
this.
this is like all the beginning quest stuff. It does a good job guiding you, but it's not the most.
No,
thrilling.
seriously, if we were going to try and get the hyperdrive and get out of the system, we'd
It'd
have to
take
be
us
here
some
another
time.
hour.
Yeah, it takes a bit. It's not the most thrilling thing, but it does guide you a lot better
Once
than
you
it used to.
once you get that first hyperdrive jump, though,
And then
But-
you know how to craft the
But we
everything
can
for the
end
rest
by
of the
doing
game.
this.
oh, wait.
It's a good sound point. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next Friday with something else. Geek.com. Keep it locked to this Facebook
Jetpack
page.
Surge.
I've been
Ring
Matthew
that
Buzzy,
bell.
it's been Will Greenwald, Jordan left already, and Alice Newcomville in the third chair. See you next week.